So, hi, hello, and welcome to another video. For this week, we are doing the board is not here, but one of the plans for this was basically fill a bowl with one book for each letter of the alphabet and choose from the bowl for a week. So, I made a wheel because I don't have any more bowls to go for. So basically what I've done is I have made a wheel with A to Z, and we're going to spin it and then we are going to choose a book I have basically picked. So basically I will do this basically until I have one audiobook and one physical book. So I don't have as many physical books. So it might be some time that we will need to spin. I have mostly audiobooks for this, so we're just going to start and see what we get. So I'm not taking the into consideration for this, so A. I already know that is All Boys Aren't Blue that I picked. Yeah, All Boys Aren't Blue. So that will be my audiobook that will probably be for today because that is quite a short audiobook. So I'm just going to hide the A slide because I'm not going to pick that one again. I wouldn't have done it if it was in a bowl either, so All Boys Aren't Blue. Then we have to pick my physical book. I don't have that many on here, so we might have to spin a while. You can't even see that. Yeah, you definitely can't see that. P, that is an audiobook. N, that's an audiobook. E, that's an audiobook. This is going to take forever. You can't see that? Oh, that's an audiobook. This is going to take forever. I'm just putting it out there already. W. I'm so glad. I already know what this is. And this is the book that I wanted to read. Basically, I've been wanting to read this for such a long time. It's my favorite book. So I'm gonna get it. So, W is The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I've not taken the into consideration. So we have Wall of Winnipeg and Me, which is a W. I've been wanting to read this for such a long time. It's my favorite book. I love it. Like with everything, I have some other like 5-star romances, but this is like the top because I love it so much. I just love how you see that they like each other for such a long time. And it's a slow burn, so you are just sitting there and just come on. But yeah, this, I could reread this every single month. Let's just say that I could. And I'm so happy that we ended up with this one. I'm supposed to only read 200 pages a day, but will I be able to only read 200 pages for this? I don't really know. It really depends on how much of the audiobooks that I am able to do. Let's check out. How long is All Boys Aren't Blue? Because I need to listen to 2 hours a day. This is 2.5 hours on double speed. So we will, if I listen to this one, I will be able to say, yes, I have done my 2 hours today. So yeah, that is basically for this month. I have to read 200 pages a day, listen to 2 hours a day, and then I also want to watch 10 YouTube videos a day just because I'm trying to get through my lists. I have so many videos left. I am not able to, watch all of them. So I'm watching 10 videos a day and it's not enough. But yeah. We all know that I am just moving all around because I can't stick to one thing. And then number 2 is listen to /watch 2 podcast episodes a day. So that is kind of my goal But I'm going to start listening and drink my coffee and just get ready for today. And so yeah, it's Monday, and yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And one good thing about the wheel is that it's mostly audiobooks, because I mostly go through audiobooks. I go through audiobooks a lot. And A to C challenge for this week, it's going to be interesting. So one thing, once I am, done with this, I need to pick something else. I kind of do hope that I will get in the like 1 or 2 other books that I have on this list. I don't know if I will, but let's hope that I will. But I think I have like 3, 4, maybe like 5 physical books, or physical slash Kindle books that I can pick from. So let's just hope that I get one of those. Now, if I get a Kindle book, I might not read 200 pages from that, because I don't basically. Yeah, it cannot read that long on a Kindle. It's just really weird. I can sit for hours reading physically, but Kindle, I don't know, I just lose a little bit, like I don't feel like doing this anymore, and just put it down. So yeah. But I'm going to go now and basically see what I can get up to today. So, hi, hello. It's Tuesday. I finished the book. So I finished All Boys Aren't Blue, which was basically my first pick for A. And that was this one right here, POC. And yeah, so this is a memoir, so I haven't given it a rating because I don't rate memoirs, but I want to say that it was pretty good. I don't have anything to, bad to say about it. I just personally don't give them ratings, but overall it was a really, really good story. And it's basically the author's life from, just about different things like masculinity and being queer, and just a lot of different things that, yeah, overall, really good story. We're done with the first one. I didn't get to The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. Not much, at least. Just because my sister came yesterday, so I didn't get to do anything. But we will have to have another audiobook. So let's just spin the wheel and see what we get. What letter. Now, if I have it as a physical book, I'm not going to say that I'm going to take it, because I obviously need a physical book, not a physical book, an audiobook. So let's just see what it has in store. Why? Oh, okay. I do believe that I have this one on my TBR as well. Yeah. So this is for another POC. It's Y is for You Should See Me in a Crown. So this one is not too long. It's a YA about, from what I remember, it's basically about this girl who basically, she wants to go to college, and basically if you get to be the prom queen, then basically you will get a scholarship to college. So she's basically wanting to become prom queen to be able to do this. This one right here. So I should be able to get to most of it like today. I don't know how long it is. I don't think it's way too long. Let's just see. 7 hours, 19 minutes. Probably like a 3-ish hours. So we should be fine with that. And I am also going to read Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I think I got about like 12 pages in. But that was because the clock was like 7, and I still hadn't done anything. Hadn't like listened to my 2 podcast episodes, hadn't like watched any YouTube, and I was just like, this is not going to go. So I got to the 2 podcast episodes and then 5 YouTube episodes, so I need to do 15 of those. And then like a lot of TV. I have so much that I am currently watching. I just started a new one. I just started Vikings. So I just feel like that is very fitting when it's basically set sometimes in Norway, where I'm from. So it's just interesting. I've just watched 1 episode because I watched 1 episode of like a lot of different things because I really easy get distracted, like watching 1 episode of something and I'm like, I want to watch something else, I'm a little bored, and then it just keeps piling up. So one thing that I have kind of been wanting to do is basically, that might be something that I do kind of every year, like figure out what is my favorite like TV shows and just like what book gives like similar vibes to this, if I read anything, and just see, you know, maybe that would have been an idea. I don't really know. I have not yet decided on anything, so I need to start listening to the audiobook and get the vlog edited, because I didn't get that edited yesterday because I got a visitor. So yeah. So yeah, and I also need to go to the store and just do things, so shop. That's the plan. I don't think I have anything else planned, so I'm gonna go and I will talk to you. If I finish You Should See Me in a Crown today, I will see you tomorrow, and if I don't, then you will see me on Thursday. So yeah, probably. Oh yeah, can you see how clean it is behind me? My sister forced me to clean. It was okay though. I had a lot of mess on my floor because, you know, I am in the middle of like, you know, going from this room and going to downstairs where I will have much more space, and it's just demotivating to clean when I'm going to move it downstairs. So yeah, it's not fully cleaned, but mostly, and it's great, you know, it's not something bad. So it's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And yesterday I finished, can you see that? It's just down here. You Should See Me in a Crown. Yeah, give it 4 stars. And yeah, overall I really liked it. It was a cute YA story, like YA queer story. Yeah, like overall I don't know kind of what else to say, just because it's YA story. I think I told you what it was about, and yeah, I have to say I liked how the book went. I mean, it is a little predictable. I mean, like, obviously it kind of is, but overall it was a really cute story. So what we are going to do is find my next audiobook, but what I am going to say, I am going to say that it's fine if I get one of the Kindle books as well. Then we are just going to add that one, just because I am reading The Wall of Winnipeg, and this is taking a long time. Can someone tell me? Can someone say that this is my favorite book? Yeah. So 240 pages in, so this is taking a while, just because I am tabbing them, and I'm just loving this book so much. I don't want it to end. So yeah, I have like a little bit over halfway through this. It is like 600 pages, so I have like a little bit over what we get. So I'm not going to do a physical book, like one that I need to read physical. because I need to finish The Wall of Winnipeg and Me first. I am going to accept if I get a Kindle book and just add that one along for the mix, but I would most likely want a audiobook. So okay, so I would yeah, audiobook. Let's see what we get. It's not.
There we go. I don't know if you can see that. That's Indian Rice. I can already say that, can I? Yeah, Indian Rice is a physical book. So we're just going to spin again. Yes. That's The Simple Wild. That's a physical one.
Okay, Freedom is a Constant Struggle. That's a non-fiction. It's like 6 hours. I'm just going to basically read you what this is about. In these newly collected essays, interviews, and speeches, world-renowned activist and scholar Angela Y. Davis illuminates the connection between struggles against state violence and oppression through history and around the world. Reflecting on the importance of Black feminism, intersectionality, and prison abolitionism for today's struggles, Davis discusses the legacies of previous liberation struggles, from the Black Freedom Movement to the South African anti-apartheid. Why do I want to say apartment? Apartheid movement. She highlights connections and analyzes today's struggle against state terror from Ferguson to Palestine. Facing a world of outrageous injustice, Davis challenges us to imagine and build a movement for human liberation. And in doing so, she reminds us that freedom is a constant struggle. This is my book for today. I think it's great that I am going to get to one of my non-fictions right now. I think it's going to be good. And then I am afterwards going to read Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I am also going to repot some of my plants because I have to do that. One of them is almost dying. I kind of should finish this entire book today. Will that happen? Probably not. Because, I mean, it took me almost the entire day to read this section. So, I don't know. I guess we will just have to see. And then we will just, yeah. I'm just going to figure out what works best, and then, yeah. So hopefully I will be able to get through almost this entire thing today. That is kind of the goal. I don't have anything to do kind of today. I am going to spend 2 hours listening to the audiobook. And then, you know, as I start watching some TV, I will read this. Podcasts shouldn't be a problem because I can still read. I mean, I am good at that. Just read this while doing everything else that I need to do. So that is kind of the plan. But first I'm going to get myself some food. And yeah, just see what we can get through and not today. So it's actually Friday. I finished. Freedom is a constant struggle. So that's fine. I have also finished The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. Gave it 5 stars. Yeah, this one. That is a reread. Because this was a reread, 5 stars. This is my favorite book ever. Let's just say that. I loved it so much this time around as well. I have been tabbing a lot. I think I have been tabbing like every single page. So that's how things is going. But we need to pick a new audiobook for me. Now I have been slowing down a little with that. I didn't do that yesterday because I didn't have to. So we are going to pick that. If I get something that I will read physically, that's fine as well because I'm done with my physical read. So let's just see. Doesn't matter, I have to say. You can't even see that. It's D. That's Deceived. That's fine. I really need to start that one. So now we have my physical book. Not physical, but ebook. And I will read that, even though I'm not that excited about it. It's actually really sad, but I'm not. So let's see. Okay, don't know. Oh, okay, this is actually for another video, but I can get to it anyways. And I can't tell you about it because it's going to be another TBR Cove video. It's The Other Black Girl. Now this is, I'm using something called Storytel, and this is one of those that will disappear on the 14th of May. Oh, it's a Hulu original series coming. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to read. It says, 26-year-old editorial assistant Nella Rogers is tired of being the only black employee at Wagner Books. Fed up with the isolation and microaggression, she's thrilled when Harlem-born and bred Hazel starts working in the cubicle beside her. They only just started comparing natural hair care regimens through when a string of uncomfortable events elevates Hazel to office darling and Nella is left in the dust. Then the notes begin to appear on Nella's desk. Leave Wagner now. Yeah, we're going to get to that. It's not too long as far as I can tell. Like, say 14 hours, so it's like 4 hours, I would say, an audio. And then Deceived, I don't know, I might have to pick up another book, just because I doubt that I will be able to read that much in Deceived, because I stopped. I started it at one point, and then I stopped, and then I haven't picked it up, so yeah. But I'm gonna go. I need a shower, and then we are going to start listening to this. So, this one wasn't technically the plan, but I do have it on the list, but I just haven't picked it up yet. That is The Longest Ride, and that one is for this one, an own book, because obviously, since I'm holding it up, I'm owning it. So this is basically about, we're following kind of, it's 3 different perspectives, but it's with 2 different couples. So we have Ira, and he is an old, like 91-year-old man who is trying to stay conscious after a car crash, and he kind of looks back at his life with his wife Ruth. And then we are also following Sophia and Luke and kind of their story, because Luke is a bull rider and he is kind of keeping a secret from her. So I'm gonna give this 3 stars. Now, I actually like the movie more. I just feel like I kind of felt kind of different, like distant from Ira's story. That is kind of the main reason why I didn't love it, and I just felt like the story flowed better in the movie, to be completely honest. I didn't like Sophia's best friend. She kind of needed to learn the hard way of things, so I didn't love her. And then yeah, there were definitely, like, there are similarities from the movie and the book. However, I just feel like the movie flowed more with the kind of history. Like, yeah, it flowed more between the 2 couples. I just felt like this was a little distant to me. Like, I really liked Sophia and Luke, but I didn't totally love Ira and Ruth. But I really liked them in the movie because I feel like it flowed a little better in there, and yeah, I just overall, I really liked the movie more. So 3 stars. It was totally fine, but it's not like a new favorite thing. So it just ended up being like meh. I usually like Ira's perspectives. I just skimmed through, and then I got really annoyed at the side characters, especially Sophia's best friend, because something happens in here, and I don't get why people do that. I'm not gonna say more, but it just, that was something that really bothered me. So yeah, that is kind of where we are at. Yeah, the ending was fine. I think I kind of liked the movie ending more, to be honest. So yeah, that was kind of that. I've also started The Other Black Girl. I've started Deceived. I'm 100 pages into that. Okay, let's talk about Deceived. So far, I'm not liking it. It's boring. And then The Other Black Girl, I am just extremely confused. And then I have also started Nuts to get the pink one here off the board, because Nuts is also on that list. And Nuts is kind of the only one that I am fully like really enjoying. That is probably like 4 stars. So yeah, and to be honest, Nuts is really hilarious because I know that some people are like this. I mean, it's about this girl who basically loses, she's a chef and she loses all her clients because of butter. And I'm like, you know what? It's LA. People are weird, so it could probably happen in real life, you know. So yeah, I don't think there is anything else to update on. I will, like, Nuts is not kind of a part of what I have been like counting in. I need 2 hours a day. So I basically, what I'm doing, I listen to 2 hours of The Other Black Girl, and then I listen to an hour of Nuts, because then I will finish that on Sunday. And The Other Black Girl I will probably finish tomorrow, and then I'm hoping to get Deceived finished by Sunday, and then I can start something that I might actually enjoy. So yeah, because Deceived is 300 pages long, and it's gonna be a struggle to get through this. And it sucks, to be honest. I want to love all the books that I'm reading. And I just feel like lately I have been reading some really like meh books overall. And I feel like this month, with so many books, I will probably have a lot of meh books. So I'm hoping for some good ones. But now I'm going to bed, and we will wake up tomorrow and read some more books. So it's Saturday, and I have finished The Other Black Girl. So we are going to take this one off the board. And this one is for me basically reading 3 My TBR Co. Books again. So you will get that video in like a few weeks. I think the next TBR Co video that you will see will basically be the books that I read last month. And then the next one after that will be this one. So yeah, just because this is the first one I'm reading for that video, so I still have 2 others to read, which is these 2. You can't see the last one down here, but you know, that is basically those. So yeah, I just need to, yeah, I'm trying to continue on to read these, so I will catch up, just so I can, you know, once I get my 3 recommendations, I can just read those for a video and just have other spoiler videos. But I just feel like I need to catch up on this, just because my TBR Co is, you know, is a paid subscription. You get 3 recommendations every 3 months, and you basically pay. It's not too much, you know. And to be completely honest, I have been really lucky with a lot of them. I don't feel like the ones that I have done on for now, I have never hated one that is like, oh, 1 star or 2 stars. I feel like some of them have been like 3 stars, and some have been all the way up to 5 stars. I mean, the first one that I did, I found a new favorite book that I have never heard of. And they are really great at, you know, recommending books that you don't have on your GoodReads to read list, you know. And that is really, really great. I have over 2,000 books on there. And there are some recommendations that I have gotten, I have known about. I have heard of them. Like, I have heard of this book, but I had not like had it on my TBR. Like, the next one I'm doing, I have heard of at least one of them, and have been like, maybe I should read it, but I didn't have it on my Goodreads TBR. So now I'm kind of, you know, once I get them, I'm like, this is a good thing because it's really, really great. I'm loving to, you know, read books, and some of them I have never heard of. Like Promise of Darkness, I have never heard of, and that is one of my favorite new books, you know. Like, I read that series and I loved it, and yeah, so definitely if you want me to like a book, basically take like a fantasy romance and just say, here, read it. I don't want you to know kind of anything. You can get so confused, but you kind of also know kind of what is going on. But it's still really good. So yeah, loved it. So yeah, the other black girl will basically be on that video that will be up in, I think it's at the end of this month. So I need to read the other two that I have on Kindle pretty soon. Like, I will probably read one next week and then the other one the week after that. Probably something in those lines. So I'm definitely trying to read 100 pages of a Kindle book until I'm done with the Kindle books, just because I like Kindle books. It's just that I am losing focus really quickly. It's like I'm reading and then I don't feel like it and just want to put it down. So, and now the book that I'm currently reading, The Seed, is for the Star Wars one, and I don't know. I am going to finish it, but this might be a really disappointing book. I've read some that are fine, you know. I don't think I have, like, any one of the ones that I have read until now have been like 5 stars. I have been liking them, but overall they have been like 3 stars all the way up until now. So I hope, I mean, now I am on, I think it's non-canon, and then basically once I get to kind of the book thing for the first like book, The Phantom Menace, I will basically have to go back and read like the, let's call it the outsprings of the different ones. You have like the canon ones and the High Republic ones. Yeah, something in those lines. It's just like, it just gets out of control, let's just say that. So we are going to be reading like so many different ones, and there are some places where you get new ones and, you know, like prequels and everything like that, so you kind of get just pulled on backwards. So this is gonna be a thing that it's, yeah. But one thing I really hope is that I will get to a point where I feel like the Star Wars books are so well that if I get 5 ones on the board, I won't matter. Right now, I am in that place where I can only have one, just because I cannot, for the life of me, just want to continue on with another one. And I feel like that is really sad, you know. I want to get through it, but I don't want to read a lot of them because I am dreading the next one. And yes, I can just quit. It's not that. I really want to read them, and some people are saying that, hey, this is really good. And I want to know like the kind of Star Wars history. Like, I think these are the non-canon one, which it's fine, you know. I overall really like them. Let's just not talk about it anymore. So basically, I hope that I get to a point where I can be on the Star Wars one. Like, if I get 5 of these every month, I won't care, because the maximum amount of each and every color, not like color, but the same, like I can only have 5 of the purple ones, but I can also have 5 of the card purple one. So yeah, but I have never ever had like 5 on the board before. So far, at least, I have not had 5 of any color on here at the same time. So I never had to like put one back because it couldn't fit the board. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go. I am going to film the thoughts for the next TBR Co video, and yeah. So you will see more, but I usually say the rating. I give it 3 stars. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I have a few things that I am going to get done, but I am also an hour out from finishing Nuts, and so far I'm really liking this. I am I'm kind of scared because I know that I'm getting close to kind of the normal romance thing where the couple split up, and I am just always thinking, what is it? And I have a hunch on what it can be, you know, because basically she is going back to LA from where she's now. So I think that might be the you know, breakup. But to be honest, it would have been fun if it was something else, you know. But I think that is going to be what it is. So yeah. So it's actually Monday, so I'm just going to end the vlog. But first we need to take off a few of these because I finished 3 books that I haven't talked about yet. So the first one is the Storos, Deceived, and this one ended up at the 2 stars. I didn't really love it, didn't like it. It was just, for me, this was not it. It didn't grab me. I used months. I put it down at like 50 pages. Didn't put it up like for months. So I just, yeah. The next one is this one, which is a GoodReads winner. I read The Dogs I Have Kissed. This is a poetry collection. And I gave it 3 stars. I overall liked this book. I don't know what to say it's about, to be honest. It's a poetry collection about different things like, yeah, love, and yeah. And then we are also taking off this one, which is the one that we had done, the A to Z challenge. Because I finished Nuts, and I give this 4.5 stars. So Nuts is about this girl who basically moves to this to basically where she came from because her mother is going away, and she wants her daughter to help, and she meets a nut farmer called Leo. I give this 4.5 stars. I really love this, and overall I liked how the story was going. I was shocked at one point. I was like, what is going on? And yeah, overall I really liked that one. So 4.5 stars, not a 5 stars because I didn't like love it, but overall 4.5 stars. I didn't love it enough to give it 5 stars, but 4.5 is still really good. So this is where we ended right now, and yeah, whatever I will read for next week or this week, you will just have to see next week's vlog to figure that one out. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye!